my dad still makes fun of me on making a tequila factory in a fish tank, you know. But the thing is, if you think you really have a history to tell, why not to tell it transparently? Why not? That's the whole idea on the factory, showing the most we can all over the highway.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here with Juan Manuel Trujillo. He is the owner of the brand Trujillo. And I wanted to get him on an interview here for a while because he's doing a lot of interesting things, and I want you to get to know him. So the first time I ever got to know you, I'd been driving back and forth to Arandas all the time, and I was passing by this construction site. And this construction site ended up being your distillery. But the thing about it that was so cool was that it had large, huge glass windows all the way up the front. You could literally see people working in the brick ovens, in the taona, in the roller mill. All assets of production you could actually see right from the road. And I thought, well, this is really interesting. I wonder who's behind this, and I wonder why. Then I got introduced, or some friends of mine told me that they had met you, and they said, you're all about wanting to be transparent. And of course, you know, that's a topic near and dear to my heart. And so I figured out a way how to come into your distillery and see for myself. Can you give us a little background of who you are and why are you so interested in transparency like this?
Well, my family has been in this business for a long time. My dad has been harvesting agave for the last 56 years, I believe, something like that. And I've been having a relation with tequila my whole life. Tequila, agave syrup. And when my dad has been providing agave to all the big factories and the big players in the industry for a long, long time. And 6 years ago, we decided to start our own story for his 50-year anniversary of agave grower. We started our own brand to honor his name. And one thing lead to the other, and we started with the factory.
When I came in, I met Victor, who's an amazing wealth of knowledge. And you both said, like, all doors are open, ask whatever question you want. Now, your distillery has got a lot of different processes. It does have a taona, it has a roller mill, it has gigantic brick ovens. What are they, 80-ton brick ovens or something? They're gigantic.
Yep, 80 each, and there's 8 of them.
You have copper pot stills.
Yep.
A really interesting copper pot still. It's a really interesting design. And then on the back side of the distillery, you have an entire industrial production capability, which you have a diffuser and you have a column still. So for me, I was really excited because, like, hey, here's one place I could go and get questions answered about all aspects of the industry. And most distilleries, you know, if they have a diffuser, they try to hide that. They don't want to talk about that, you know. But you guys were like super open and answered every question I had. And it kind of took I mean, the more I learned about diffuser production, the more I was like, oh, this isn't the big bad boogeyman that everybody says it is. You know, it's just another process that yields another profile and tastes different, but like it's just another type of product. What made you want to be just so open with some stranger? You know, like why would you be that way?
Well, the thing is, obviously good it was you, but it's with everyone. The point is, even if somebody wants to go and get a tour, it doesn't have to like know me or somebody from the family or whatever. It's about going, having an appointment, and you're gonna have the whole same information, because that's what it's planned for. On tequila, on the tequila world, we believe it's always something like people believe this is too confused, too complex, right? And we are trying to, when we start with the factory, we really want it to be like a wine factory, like something that you could feel friendly with, being there, asking, understanding, why not? So it happens with you, but it would happen to anyone
Yeah.
who goes there.
When I first came, you said, "Hey, here's my tequilas, and why don't you try them and tell me what you think." But when you gave me the tequilas you gave me, they were from another distillery. Like your distillery wasn't totally finished yet. I think you had started making tequila, but not for your own product yet. But so it was the older batch from another distillery. You asked me my feedback, and I gave it to you in an honest way, and you like took it and you said, "Well, okay, what kind of product would you like?" You know, and then I just described to you like what it was that I thought I would like, what I tend to like with other products, and then you and Victor just kind of went away, and the next thing you know, you came out with this Manifiesto 56. Bottles show up at our house, Scarlett and I, and you were like, tell me what you think. And we were blown away. So it's organic agave, right? It's right here on the label. Right. It's cooked in the brick ovens for 36 hours, 100% crushed in Tahona. Spontaneous fermentation that took 11 days. So no yeast being added.
Not at all.
Just kind of like, let her rip. And then you distilled it with agave fibers in the copper pot still.
Yep.
46% ABV, so it's slightly higher. This is like an aficionado's dream recipe. When we got these bottles in the house, we opened it up, and I gotta say, we were both really, really impressed how you were able to just nail this profile so well.
I'm glad you guys like it.
Yeah.
The thing about factories, I would say, is I really believe every single factory has its own DNA in production. You know, I'm not saying any other tequila is good or bad or whatever, but when we changed to our own distillery, and we definitely get some advice from you, so, I believe we did a great job on this. The name Manifiesto 56, it is because now it is the 56th anniversary of my dad as an agave grower, and we got this agave from his own ranch, Rancho El Cinco. It's his all-life ranch. So it's a little more than 30,000 bottles it's gonna be, I believe, something like that. And I'm glad you guys like it, and I hope people could enjoy it.
So so next year will be Manifiesto 57?
Yeah. But the point, it would be going all the way using different techniques, getting advice from other master distillers, even if ours is really good. But
yeah.
I really believe there's a lot of things that tequila is something, in my opinion, even if it has been there for a long time, has a lot of room to grow still. There's many things we can still do with it.
So taking this transparency one step further, you guys made it, you obviously liked it, you sent it to Scarlett and I, we liked it. Then we suggested, hey, why don't we put this in a blind tasting? So we put it in a blind tasting with 20 total products that were high proof blancos, and so you don't know this yet. So I'm going to tell you how this went. But you actually, of all 20 products, you tied for first place. So
wow.
Yeah.
You wait to tell me when you're recording.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we broke this group up into two. Bartenders were half the group, and aficionados were the other half. Aficionados by far went crazy for it. It was number one for the aficionados, and the bartenders. Bartenders are really tough. They basically score everything low. It's like really hard to make a bartender happy. I don't know what's going on with that. It really does. It's a really great product, and it's even held up in these blind tastings, which is not easy. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens when this is finally released. I know you're in the process of getting it all finalized, and I know that we got the very first bottles off the line. So thank you for that. And I just want to congratulate you for this, and I think a lot of people are going to really love this product.
Good news. So you wait to tell me until you were recording me, but you made me think that was something wrong with it.